It's a chase, get a K, in his chest, in his waist. We say, I'm a bad, and it's insane. Better.
Hello. It is another one. Welcome back to the Fun in the Sun. It's your boy, Koopa Lupa, and we have our guy here. This indeed is a strong man. Don't worry, guys. He's still here. He's still strong. But I got my bathing suit on, and that'll come into play later. And we got Gad. So I am gadding it up. As you saw last time, our new class, this is the vocation quest line. So, Gad starts out at level 50. We got swords, daggers, hammers, boomerangs, fisticuffs, shields, and antics. And for the first time, this is the first time we are doing this live. So I'll go ahead and show you guys a little breakdown of the moves and stuff here. This lucky dip gives you random actions. Just trust me when I say it can basically do anything, including nothing, and also including bad things like stunning you. Now this is different than whimsical actions that are going to occur automatically and randomly, and there is a different pool for both of them. However, you cannot do certain lucky dip actions on a whimsical action, but I believe lucky dip actions can do any whimsical action or anything basically. Yeah, you can see whimsical action percentage is going up, around the areas here. We get all the natural ones. Whistle is what I was talking about before with Monster Mash. You can summon more enemies in the battle. Now this one you can only do one enemy at a time. I believe you get 2 at once with the monster one as the rechargeable move. And the rest of these are basically all debuffs. There is no attacking for a gadabout. This one immobilizes. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. This is also a stun, so these are your 2 stuns right here. I'd say the gadabout really is a better version of the thief, stun-wise, because they can also use the hammer. A very good class if you are fighting a boss that is resistant or no, is not immune, but weak to stun, which is a lot of them. A lot of bosses can just be stunned and stopped in place with both of these moves, but some can't. In which case the gadabout is slightly less useful, but still, you can do anything. So, not really that important. It's just 2 moves. You also have tongue bashing. Now this one's kind of crazy because it does have a long recharge time, but reduces their defense all the way to 0 for about 3 to 2 turns. And yeah, it's crazy good with an amazing team. You basically just do this at the right time, and the HP melts. This is to get you more lucky dip actions at the beginning and the end of turns. And then follow suit is a damage reflect. Not many classes actually have this freaking move. You get the native move to everyone with the spikes, the pincushion. But follow suit is very good because you can do other things while this buff is on. And it also reduces the damage. So if you want to live, definitely throw your follow suit on. And then you get seriously whimsical, which is basically a version of this. But for your whimsical actions, it's going to make them bigger and give you just more chances to get them. The rest of these are your basic moves. I see a lot of gadabouts doing boomerangs and hammers if you want to stun, but daggers for damage. I don't see a lot of gadabouts with swords, if I'm being real. I don't see a lot of swordy gadabouts. But you can, and as a matter of fact, I will, because we are the strong man. So the strong man uses a sword. You know this. I know this. We all know this. And I will grind him up between the next episodes, but I just want to get this first quest out of the way as we become a festival god. And we are going to need the Puff Puff skill. If you're following off along with the playthrough here, you're going to need the Puff Puff skill first and foremost. And I would just recommend, if you're ever doing this game yourself, always get your specific line first before any of these, because you're gonna get 100 in every one when you do your vocation quest. It's just worth it to get those done. And before I go, we're actually gonna stop by Momonoko's house to change my character, from pirate to Gad. We're gonna have Riona be a Gad. She's gonna be a goofer. She is a goofer, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a very good class for this specific VTuber. One of the funniest VTubers I watch at the moment. I do watch a lot of funny ones, but I know a comedian when I see one, when I hear one, you know what I'm saying? I know someone who has had to rely on their wits rather than their other attributes to get through life. If you call it wit, you know, you call it what you want. Some would not, some would not. No, don't register myself, cancel that. I'm just making sure, did I remove the right person? No, I did. Let me see here. Why is this not showing up? I probably have to put the level higher. I'm not max level yet. Why aren't you showing up? Am I playing as a different class right now? I may be playing as a different class right now. Well, really don't need that many people in our party, so we'll just go with this. Let's go with this. Because I am such a good streamer, because I am such a good Let's Player, I have not planned for anything. Of course. But we'll settle that next time. I don't feel like logging out and logging back in and wasting your precious video time. So we'll go ahead and get on with it. It is nighttime and I'm blind to life. Here we go. I don't know where I was going. I was like, what is happening? I thought I was already on the island for some reason. We're going back to Gadabout's place to see what we need to do as our first duty as a player, as a traveling playboy. And these quests are pretty fun overall. It is it's about life and honestly about the job that I've always wanted, but I don't think exists. But with the era of AI coming on, I think a vision for what I actually want for the world may be closer than I think. Lucci, what's up? Hey, baby Chad. You came straight after changing jobs. Whoa, nice. Gadabout suits you. Alrighty then, I just got some info on a fun-looking game. Is it Dragon Quest X? Okay, a Gadabout like me can't just hear about a fun game and not check it out, right? Oh man, it's the Smash Grow Dragon Quest, isn't it? I know what you're talking about. Baby Chan, wanna play together? I'll go play it, I'll play it, sure, buddy. Sure, buddy, I'll play it. Nice, that's the spirit. Baby, it's a Gadabout's late 8, let's get the vibes up. So, this time's play activity is Pinterest. Hunt. I like hunting. Pinterest, I am impartial. Anyways. Whoa! Pinterest! Yeah, Python loves Pinterest hunting too. Remember how I told you trendy Gadabout how to snap photos of fun moments and post them on the down below more? What? Game is finding spots where you can take beautiful photos that look great on the board. Board appeal, board worthy, Pinteresting hunts. And among those spots, there's this legendary Pinteresting info that's been quietly buzzing among us Gadabouts. Apparently, if you defeat the cumulus that live in Glen West using the puff from the goof off skill during battle while out running away, then a super Pinterest view appears along the cliff, where you see Glen Castle nearby. Right? We gotta do this. And apparently, there's a sign near the cliff where this Pinterest looking view appears. So, once we meet the conditions, let's meet up there. How about it? The Play Club folks will head over later too. Baby Chat, go ahead and scout the location first. Cumulus seems to live around the center of Glen West. Yeah, we know where it is. Awesome, let's go. Let's take some cutie pictures. Some cuticle pictures. I can do that, I'm a picture taker. You know, I never really enjoyed taking pictures or anything of the sort. Being completely honest. But as of recently, I've just noticed that, you know, just like a lot of things that I don't really like doing, that I'm kind of scared of doing, that I don't really feel comfortable with, I just get forced into it enough. I just follow directions closely enough, and I then become good at it, you know? But you don't have to adhere to those rules, those guidelines of you must do this and be good at this thing. You can do your own thing. You can Spider-Man No Way Home it, and realize that life really isn't about being as efficient as possible. It's about this stupid thing we like to call happiness, which really isn't happiness. It's just the absence of unchosen suffering. Because to be happy, you gotta have something suffer. Something has to fall down the wayside, you know? There has to be some suffrage. But, you know, unchosen suffering is where we all feel like, oh, I can't get laid, and it's because of the women. It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's always some suffering that's not your choice. But guys, I just want to tell you that it's always a choice. It's always a choice to suffer. It really is. It really is. I can clearly say that I've had shitty jobs and I've had good jobs, but at every job that I've ever had, I always take it as a learning experience, first of all, and second of all, I have fun doing it. Every single one. I cannot name one job where I did not go to work with the attitude and dedication to the goal of having a good time, and I completed it. Maybe not all days. Maybe it wasn't a 100% accuracy, but that was always the goal. Always, always, always. And you know, I feel like people just sort of get hung up on the fact that the results really aren't where we need them to be, and that's not really like what happiness is about, man. It's just about like enjoying what you're doing in the moment. You know, I'm not the best at this game. I'm not the best at traveling or at anything really. At healing, at consciousness, at learning, at growing. I just do it. I have the fear, and I'm like, well, that went well, or well, that went badly, and I'm like, well, let's do it again. Let's do it again, baby. Hey. So these are your whimsical actions. You see there, I just got the psych up one. Every now and then you get it when you first have the vocation, but like I said, when you obviously there's the villain. When you really get deep into the vocation, it's gonna go every freaking turn. You're gonna be doing some crazy shits, some crazy lazy shit. Now, hopefully, luckily, hopefully, whatever you want to call it. Luckily, most of the ones that you do after your turn are actually good. Now, if you're a little gambling gooner, you use Lucky Dip all the damn time, then you're gonna probably get some bad shit every once in a while. Every once in a while, which is funny, but yeah, most of the moves in the Gadabout chain, although this is sort of like a beginner's class, like I've said, most of the moves, they will just do stuff. They will just do bad things to the enemy, and it's good to use them at all times, basically. It's not too complicated. It's not too crazy. But for this quest, it seems we must... Oh my god! I'm sorry, that was a yawn. I'm sorry, I'm not bored of you. I'm not bored of you, I promise, Chatty. You're so interesting and cool! Alright, so we're puffing. I'm 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 puffing. It's taking a while to do this. Hold on, guys. Wait. Don't kill them, guys. Stop it. Stop it. Don't kill them. I'll go ahead and get rid of these Workimo slimes here. No, I think we only have to do this once because, you know, it's kind of a cooldown move. And it takes forever. So I'm pretty sure we only have to do this once. Oh no, he's too strong. He's too strong. He's too strong. He's wiping them out. He's eradicating them. He's destroying their forces. Okay. I am so ready to puff you. I'm so ready to puff your ass. You have no idea how ready I am to puff your ass. Let's get him. I love how this move looks too. Very cute, very cute. Okay, I'm a guy. And there we go. So sign along the cliff. Let me see here. Oh, right over. Sign of the cliff. Now we take pictures, guys. And that's what the Gadabout's about. Just chilling, just having fun. Being in the moment. I know it's very hard. Very, very hard. For all of us, especially me as a huge thinker, as a huge thinker-winker. A thinker to the brinker of extinker. Being a stinker. Where the fuck is that? I can't see anything because it's dork. It's dork as shit. I'm a dorky dorker. I got my damn light on in my room like a stable human being. I should be living like a gremlin. Goodness gracious. It's somewhere right here. Oh wait, it's behind me. There. The moment really is all we need. Oh, the sign! I see the sign! There you go. It's because I was living in the moment, guys. See that? See that? See that? See that living in the moment shit? Oh yeah. I know you do. Seriously, the vibes are shivering. Alright, cutscene. Whoa, baby Chan, you're fast. I know I am. They call me Fasty Chan. They don't call me that. Sorry. Yeah, you're the first here, just as I expect from our rising star baby. Seriously, you're amazing. But, it's weird, huh? Nothing's happening. Ooh, my, rain? Yeah, sure looks like it. Hey guys, it's about to start raining. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I think I know what's happening here. So we're back after the rain. Looks like the rain stopped, but... Whoa, what's that? Rainbow! Yeah, baby. We're gay as fuck, and it's great. Wow, how pretty. Oh, breathtaking! Now that's Princess Rainbow! Look at the puff we used on those cumulus, got them all dreamy-eyed, and scattered bits of cloud up into the sky, and then it started raining like crazy. You could say that. And then, out of nowhere, that rainbow arch popped up. The rumored Pinterest view along the gadabouts is really true after all. Train! Hey, we can just stand around here. Guys, as gadabouts, you already know what we should be doing, right? I'll leave the camera to you, baby. Hurry, come on! Let's go! Get the jams going and snap that picture. Did you get it? I trust your judgment on this one. It's a great picture, no worries. But as a gadabout, your work's far from over, and not till you get back home. Let's meet back at the gadabode. Best regards. Indeed, indeed. All right, I suppose we'll see that picture later. Let's go back to the gadabode. But yeah, living in the moment is very hard, especially when you're corroborating and relying on a team and making sure you're good for everyone else. Honestly, it just comes with priorities. You know, with every job, my main priority, as soon as I get it, is immediately to get so good at the job and so efficient and so fast that I can goof off the entire time. Like, I'm not even joking. That's my main 100% goal at every workplace. And I feel like people see this. People definitely witness this. People definitely corroborate this. And I think I honestly convinced some people to work like that. And I don't know why everybody doesn't. Like, that's the best part of any job. Just goofing off with your friends. And if you actually get the job done, then, you know, no harm, no foul. This is where I have my best friends in class, in school, and at work. Those are when I have had my best friends. And I realize it's just because I'm there. It's just because I'm there. We don't have a club. We don't have a hangout. We don't have a gadabode. It's just because I'm there, man. So fuck that shit, I'm being here. Fuck that shit, I'm being here. And then I'll get wonderful servants instead of friends. Isn't that wonderful? Don't we love a parasocial relationship? Anyways, watchful eyes. Whoa, hey baby, sorry you're tired, huh? Yeah, sorry. I got this annoying letter from my parents. It was totally killing my vibe. And it was like, well, it was long, so I'll cut it short. Stop being about to get a provocation at work. That was the gist. Indeed. Yeah, I've gotten letters like that, for sure. My parents, both of them, have super rigid vocations. And seriously, they're so damn stubborn, you know? Seems like they really hate gadabout life. They just don't get the tranny gadabout is totally different from old school gadabout. The image of the gadabout is still, pretty bad. People see us as useless nuisances. We gotta change that image, starting from the ground up. Oops, sorry, I rambled on too long. Sorry about that. Just forget all I said. Anyways, let's check the photo I mentioned. Photo. Is it good? Did you do a good job? Oh my god, that is an amazing photo. Yay! So exciting, isn't it? It really is great. It captured the feeling. Dad, no doubt you can do it. Yeah, it's really I don't know what the hell she said. Whoa, dino time! Allow me to treat you! Oh yeah, this is the first time you'll be seeing Pison's diner, isn't it? Pison has an awesome feature where you can scan photos in his beam and upload them to our bulletin board. Rumor along gadabouts as he captures playful spirit captures these photos for fuel to keep things moving. You know? Who is it? Seems like he's been a gadabout forever, huh? For us, he's been our greatest teacher. But no one really knows who Bison is. He's someone just wanted to Lake Club without even noticing. Phew! Those mysterious aspects make you so cool, Bison. You're the coolest. Never doubted you a second. Yeah. There's no doubt this story has no betrayal. No betrayal. Zero betrayal. Betrayal? What are you talking about? We don't betray here. Oh. My vibes. Wow, looks like everyone loves it. Whenever we upload a photo gets liked, you see, that heart gets all glowy and shiny. That photo's doing wonders. And that's what being a gadabout's all about. Good job for today. This is your share of the tip. Go on, take it. We got stuff. I like stuff. And we learned about being a gad. Okay, so this is basically the influencer class. You know what I'm saying? The stupid class, the what the hell are we doing class, the clout class. And I just wanted to say, you know, I really do appreciate it, you know, as far as all the detrimental jokes and demeaning I do. It's just literally what I would do with friends, you know, because I willingly gave all that shit up to come entertain, because I really don't like any kind of regular relationships. I don't find value in those. Parasocial relationships, you know, I find value in those because I can really stave off myself and suspend my disbelief and just act like people are completely ignoring me. When they really aren't. They really are sometimes, and they really aren't sometimes. But parasocially, I'm allowed to ignore you. You're allowed to listen to me, or ignore me, or whatever. And you know, I don't have to have that stake of threatening intimidation on me the whole time, you know? But that's just me. You know, I feel like many different ways of life are valid and should be taken into consideration when you think about the plethora of things you could even do in this world. You know, it doesn't have to be on fucking line, but it feels like these two worlds of online and IRL are increasingly more valuable and becoming separated. And I don't think that's the greatest move for society, but it is indeed what it is, guys. I understand that some people may feel the need to be seen. I'm just telling you that healthy, comfortable people don't really care. You know, I put my stuff up here mostly for me, mostly because I like this moment, not the afterwards when the video gets 100 million views or whatever and people are talking to me. I do like the moments though. I do like the moments, the art, the concept of freedom that I get from just working on something that is entirely my own. So I do appreciate, once again, the support, the love. Just know, I keep it all at an arm's distance, you know? Try not to inflate the ego, try not to inflate the play mind, because I do have a play mind, and I know how my mind works. It's why I decided to leave the whole relationships things behind, because I feel too much. It sounds gay as hell, and I am gay as hell, but I feel too much. And that's okay. You gotta know your skill set, who you are as a person. Anyways, enough of my rambles. We are out, we're about, we're loudin', we're nowdin', we're toutin'. Thank you all for stopping by the stream. Appreciate you. And I will see you next time. Did I say stream? This is a recorded video. I did not stream this. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Subscribe!
Bitches best stay in they place, move around with caution. VV's on your decollete. Baby, pull up through the turn down on slide through the members only line through the fam like spooky, fam like spooky.